Hello friends, welcome to Techia. In this session, we'll see about spiral model. Before starting spiral model in SDLC, I would suggest you to check the software development lifecycle tutorial. You could see different types of software development methodology. In that tutorial, I have mentioned spiral model as one of the software development methodology over there. Let's see what is a spiral model in SDLC and its advantages and disadvantages in details. The biggest problem we face in the waterfall model is that taking a long duration to complete the project and the software become outdated. To solve this problem, we have a new approach which is known as a spiral model. A spiral model is also known as the cyclic model. In this model, we create the application module by module and hand it over to the customer so that they can start using the application at a very early stage. And we prepare this model only when the module is dependent on each other. In this model, we develop the application in the stages because sometimes the client gives the requirements in between the process. Let's take an example of a product development team like Microsoft. They know that there will be a high risk and they face lots of difficulties in the journey of developing and releasing the product. And also they know that they will release next version of product when the current version is extends. They prepare spiral model to develop the product in an iterative nature. They could release one version. They release one version of the product to the end user and start developing next version which includes new enhancement and improvements of previous version based on the issue faced by the user in the previous version. As you can see, like Microsoft released Windows 8 and improved it based on user feedback and released the next version 8.1. So it is very useful for this type of product. Now come to the stages of spiral model. With the help of diagram, you can see the stages of spiral model. First one is requirement analysis, second one is design, third one is coding, fourth one is testing and risk analysis. So we'll see about these stages one by one. First one is requirement analysis. The spiral model process starts with collecting business needs. In this stage, the following spiral will include the documentation of system requirements, unit requirements, and the subsystem needs. In this stage, we can easily understand the system requirements because the business analyst and the client have constant communication, and once the cycle is completed, the application will be deployed in the market. Next, after getting the requirements, what we'll do? We'll design the product. In the stage of a spiral model is designed where we will plan the logical design, architectural design, flow charts, decision trees, and so on. Next, after designing, we will move to our next step, which is the coding stage. In this, we will develop the product based on the client's requirements and getting the client's feedback as well. This stage refers to the constructing of the real application in every cycle. And those spirals had an excellent clarity of the requirement and the design details of an application are known as the build with having version numbers. After that, these builds are transferred to the client for their response. Now the build is ready. What we'll do next? Next we'll do testing for the product. Once the development is completed successfully, we will test the build at the end of the first cycle and also analyze the risk of the software on the different aspects such as managing risk, detecting and observing the technical feasibility. After that, the client will test the application and give feedback. So this is all about the phases of a spiral model, how it is working in real words. Next is, what's the advantages of a spiral model? It allows requirement changes suitable for large and complicated projects. It allows better risk analysis, cost effective due to good risk management. Disadvantages of a spiral model: not suitable for small projects. Success of the project depend on risk analysis phase. Have to hire more experienced resource, especially for risk analysis. So this is all about a spiral model and its phases, advantages and disadvantages. Before come to this tutorial, you have to see about software development life cycle. If you have any query related to this tutorial, kindly comment. Thank you.